I first learned about the law of the attraction in 1999. It became my Bible. I believed it so deeply, and I tried to live my life by following its rules. Focus on what I want. Ignore reality. Feeling good no matter what. Keep my vibration aligned. Have faith. And for so many things, it worked. I wanted to live overseas, and I did. I wanted to marry a man with blonde hair and blue eyes, and I did. I wanted to find a job, something I love and proud, and I did. I wanted a green card to live in the US forever. It took me more than a decade, but I got it. Sometimes things came quickly, sometimes slowly, but eventually everything came. Of course, sometimes I forgot the rules. Sometimes I was out of alignment for months, but I always came back to the law of the attraction. But then something happened that confused me. Glaucoma, cancer. No one in my family had them, so how did I attract this? I was proud of my healthy body. That was my thing. So I couldn't understand, how could the law of the attraction explain this? How could I have attracted something I never wanted or I never thought about? Even when I was told I had cancer, I didn't believe it. Was I just in denial, or was I still practicing the law of the attraction? For centuries, teachers have said the same thing. Our reality is shaped by our thoughts, whether we realize it or not. From Buddha to James Allen, from Napoleon Hill to modern teachers of the law of the attraction, the message has always been the same. What we think, what we become. We think over 60,000 thoughts a day, and all those thoughts get stored deep inside of the subconscious mind. Most of the time, we live in our conscious mind, but it's only about 1 to 5%. The rest is the subconscious mind. That means no matter how much you want something consciously, if your subconscious mind doesn't truly match it, it won't fully show up in your life. I remember when I was growing up, I used to watch the American shows. A little girl became blind, and I remember the fear it gave me. I had some clients and friends go through cancer, and at that time, I thought it had nothing to do with me. But what had been stored in my subconscious mind was fear. I didn't want to get cancer. There was no way I could. Did those fears really create the glaucoma and cancer? Decades of studying self-discovery and the law of the attraction had taught me how to attract what I wanted. But now I needed to understand why life sometimes gives us challenges we never imagined. I came across Louise Hay's book, You Can Heal Your Life. She wrote that probable cause of glaucoma was strong unforgiveness, and for cancer, deep hurt, long-standing resentment, carrying hatred. At first, I thought, this must be about my marriage. I was angry at my husband, blaming him for everything. I believed I was expressing my anger well enough that it wouldn't make me sick. But deeper I looked, my subconscious mind, the part I didn't fully see, was actually angry with me. The me who stayed stuck, the me who hadn't yet created the life I truly desired. So I projected all the anger onto him. And here's the thing about subconscious mind. It doesn't understand subject or positive versus negative. The more anger I carried, the more I was creating a reality that reflected it, including my struggle in marriage. At the same time, my husband was in and out of the hospital. Surgery, complication, even moments between life and death. Instead of facing my own health, I focused on taking care of him. But before his hospitalization, I was so angry. I told him I wish he were dead. Countless times. When I was later diagnosed with cancer and told I could die if I untreated, a part of me thought, did I create this from my words? I had so many questions and so many emotions were coming up, and I started acknowledging all the emotion coming up to me. sadness, exhaustion, and anger and confusion all at once. But I accepted everything. People in front of us, anyone we interact with, can be mirrors. Their words, actions, even emotions, even reflect what's stored within us, the feelings or patterns we haven't fully acknowledged. And through that reflection, they become our teachers, helping us grow. Not easy to see what's in our subconscious mind. It's like a storage room. We don't even know what exists. We live on the surface. They stay hidden deep inside. When I was finally ready, the right teachers appeared. Some through Zoom with Japanese teachers, others in person, and their sessions helped me see and remove blocks. I didn't even know what I was carrying. I always thought, I have no trauma. I had a loving family, a good upbringing, so I assumed everything was clear. But oh my God, when I saw what was buried in my subconscious, I was shocked. So many things I had never recognized. But the moment I had the aha, it was a wake-up call. 2 of my teachers even told me, we never get sick from clients, but your energy was so heavy, it made us ill. That's how much was buried inside me. And through this journey, I learned something important. We can't always see our own blocks, but with the right guidance, we can uncover them and we can heal. And that the healing led me to something even deeper, my marriage, my health, and my entire life. Did you know 50% of men leave their wives when they're diagnosed with cancer? But our case was different. We got closer. Through this journey, I often cried out to God, please do something, what the glaucoma, chemo, mastectomy, and my husband, many hospitalizations, surgery, and near-death experiences. Through it all, I learned something life-changing. It wasn't about me or him. It was about us. And in that shift, something miraculous happened. Our broken relationship didn't just heal, it transformed. Looking back, I wonder, did God or the universe give us these challenges? Was that the only way to wake us up? Maybe so. Because what I know for sure is this: life keeps giving us lessons, but always to help us grow. I realize life isn't happening to me, it's happening for me. Anthony Robbins says this, and I believe it's true. God never gives us more than we can handle. We are here not just to live, but to grow. And I also learned how to listen to my inner voice, to hear what I truly want, to appreciate my body, to cherish my husband by my side, and to recognize how deeply my family and friends love and support me. I learned to ask for help, to receive, to be kinder to myself, even at my lowest. For decades, I studied the law of the attraction. I thought I had to become this or that to get what I wanted. But now I know, the more I let go of the I have to's, and the more I accept myself as I am, the more everything shifts. It's just like decluttering. When you clear what no longer serves you, you make space for what you are truly meant to receive. You don't have to chase. You don't have to force. When your conscious and subconscious mind finally align, everything you desire flows to you with ease. Don't get attached to the outcome. Just have faith. Because no matter what you go through in life, your inner voice already knows the way. And here's what surprised me most. Your surroundings don't need to change. You do. When you release the old patterns, memories, or resentment stored in your subconscious, the energy around you naturally shifts. Sometimes people leave. Sometimes relationships transform. But always, life reorganizes itself to match the new you. The more you return to who you truly are, the more you receive naturally.